everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are fine and safe. So in this video we are going to see the solution from question number 6. Answer the following questions. So number 1, have you ever seen the moon at 12 in the afternoon? Why can't we see the moon or stars easily during the day? Answer: no, I have never seen the moon at 12 in the afternoon. The sun gives a lot of heat and light to the earth. Since the brightness of the stars and the moon is very dull as compared to that of the sun, they are not seen during day. That is why we cannot see the moon and the stars easily during the day. Next, number 2, what is the relation between the sun and the earth and the moon? Answer: point number 1, the sun is a star. Point number 2, the earth is a planet of the solar system. The earth revolves around the sun. Point number 3, the moon is the satellite of the earth. It revolves around the earth. Point number 4, the earth is one of the planets of the solar system and the moon is the only satellite of the earth. Point number 5, the sun is the largest, the earth is the smaller than the sun and the moon is smaller than the earth. Next, question number 3. Which festivals are associated with the moon? Write 8 festivals. Answers: Festival of Diwali, Bhaiya Dooj, Dev Diwali, Mahashivratri, Eid, Holi, Ram Navami, Hanuman Jayanti, Raksha Bandhan. Janmashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, etc. are related to the moon. Next, number 4. Explain the phases of the moon. Answer: point number 1, the moon does not have its own light. The moon looks bright due to the sunlight that falls on it. Point number 2, the moon is not brightened in the same way every day. The part of the moon which is bright either increases or decreases with each passing day. Due to this, the shape and size of the bright part of the moon changes. These changes are known as the phases of the moon. Point number 3, the size of the moon increases gradually during the fortnight from new moon day to full moon day, Poonam. This is known as the waxing or the bright phase of the moon. The moon looks completely round on the full moon day. Point number 4, the size of the moon decreases gradually during the fortnight after full moon day, Poonam, to no moon day, Amavas. This is known as the waning or the dark phase of the moon. There is no moon in the sky on Amavas, no moon day. Number 5, which difficulties do astronauts traveling to space in the spaceship have to face? Explain briefly. Point number 1, astronauts experience the state of weightlessness. Thus, an astronaut floats about here and there in the space just like a gas-filled balloon. Point number 2, food kept on the table as well as plates float about in the space. So, astronauts have to chase the food somehow and catch it to eat it. Point number 3, they face lots of difficulties in drinking water and eating food. Water filled in the glass floats about as blobs once the glass is removed from under it. Number 4, to sit on a chair or any such place, one has to tie oneself on the chair or seat. Thus, astronauts have to do even simple things differently when they are in the space. Next, we have question number 7. Give 2 points of difference. Number 1, the sun, the moon. Point number 1, the sun is a star. The moon is a satellite of the earth. Number 2, the sun has its own light. The moon gets its light from another source. It does not have its own light. Number 2, the earth, the moon. Point number 1, the earth is a planet of the solar system. The moon is a satellite of the earth. Number 2, the earth revolves around the sun. The moon revolves around the earth. Next, question number 8. Answer the following question as asked. Number 1, look at this photograph of the earth taken from a space and answer the following question. Question number 1, can you see India? Answer: no, I cannot see India. Number 2, can you recognize any other place? Answer: yes, I can recognize the ocean or sea. Number 3, what is the sea? Answer: the blue colored part in the photograph of the earth is the sea. Next, number 4, do you think there is any similarity between the globe and this picture of the earth? In what ways are they different? Answer: the fact that the earth is round is obvious from the globe as well as this picture of the earth. This is the similarity. The difference is that it is difficult to recognize various countries and places on the photograph, whereas it is very easy to recognize each country and place on the globe due to the boundaries that are drawn on it. Next, question number 2. Look at the map of India and answer the following question. So we have to see the map and we have to answer the questions. So number 1 is, can you find the state in which you live? Write its name on the map. Answer: I live in Gujarat state. I have found and shown it on the map. So here is the map and I have marked Gujarat where I live. So you also have to mark Gujarat if you are living in Gujarat. Next, number 2, which are the state next to the state you live in? So answer: I live in Gujarat. States next to Gujarat are Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Next, number 3, have you been to any other state? Name them and mark them on the map. Answer: yes, I have gone to Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kashmir and Punjab states through the various trip of our school. Now you have to mark all these states. So I have marked all the states here like Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Himachal and Kashmir. You also have to mark these places or the other states you have been to. Next, number 4, among things that there are border lines drawn on the ground between the states. What do you think? Answer: no, there are no boundary lines drawn on the ground between the states. Such lines are shown only on maps. Number 3, write a short note on artificial satellites. Answer: an artificial satellite is a satellite that man has put into space and which revolves around the earth in a specific orbit. Russia was the first country to put an artificial satellite Sputnik 1 into space in 1957. Many other artificial satellites have been put into space after this. India put its first artificial satellite Aryabhat into space on 19th April 1975 from the Russian space station Cosmodrome. After this, India has put many other artificial satellites into space from its own space station. An artificial satellite is put into space with a lot of objectives. This includes telephone and television, broadcasting, studies related to meteorology, and international espionage as the main ones. Next, number 9, classify the following things into celestial bodies and things found on the earth. So the things are sun, water, moon, oxygen, stars, meteors, sea, wood, planets, petrol, kerosene, constellations. So first of all, celestial bodies. So celestial bodies are sun, moon, stars, meteors, planets, constellations. Next, things found on the earth are water, oxygen, sea, wood, petrol, kerosene. Next, we have activities. Number 1, Magic 1. A tiny paper raises a coin. Take a 5 rupee coin and a small piece of paper. The paper should be about 1/4 of the size of the coin. Number 1. Hold the coin in one hand and the paper in the other. Drop them at the same time. What happened? Note down your observation. Answer. The 5 rupee coin will fall down first. The paper will reach the ground a little later. make correction in the spelling of little, Little, so little later. Next, number 2. Now place the tiny paper on the coin and drop them. What happened this time? Surprised? Note down the observation. Answer: this time the tiny paper and the coin will drop down at the same time. Now, number 2, magic 2, a mouse lifts an elephant. To play this, you will need a small stone, a bigger stone, lemon-sized, a thick roll of paper. You can also take an empty roll of thread, a mouse, and an elephant made of paper. Number 1, take a string about 2 feet long. Number 2, take one end of the string, tie the small stone, stick or tie the mouse to the stone. Number 3, put the string into the roll of paper. Number 4, at the other end of the string, tie the bigger stone and stick the elephant, just like the picture 1. Number 5, hold the roll of paper in your hand and move your hand to rotate the small stone, like picture number 2. Put this, who is pulling home? You will be surprised. The mouse lifts the elephant. How did this magic happen? Observe and write. Answer: when the small stone mouse is rotated, it gets energized. Due to this energy, it lifts the bigger stone, that means elephant. Next, number 3, find and collect pictures of the following astronauts and stick them in the space given below. Number 1, Rakesh Sharma. Number 2, Sunita Williams. Number 3, Kalpana Chawla. Now you have to do what you have to do. You have to take pictures of Rakesh Sharma and Sunita Williams and Kalpana Chawla, and you have to stick those pictures in these 3 boxes given, and also you have to write their names in the blank space given. Next, HOTS questions. So choose the correct alternative from those given below each question and write its index letter in the box provided against each question. So number 1, what is the fortnight from new moon day to full moon day Poonam known as? Your options are A, the dark phase, B, the bright phase, C, darkness, D, the black fortnight. Answer: B, the bright phase. Next, number 2, which of the following is a satellite? Your options are A, the moon, B, the sun, C, a star, D, a meteor. Answer: the moon. Next, number 3, in which year did Sunita Williams travel to space? Your options are A, 2006, B, 2003, C, 2010, D, 2013. Answer: A, 2006. Next, 4, which celestial object is known as a shooting star? Options: A, a satellite, B, a constellation, C, a meteor, D, the moon. Answer is C, a meteor. So here we complete the solution of this chapter. So if you have any doubt, query or suggestion, let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next video with a new chapter. Till then, bye bye, take care.